They tried to use the drone to help their friends. Now it's going to help us, says Commissioner Burl Cain of Central Mississippi Correctional Facility. Find out what this drone was carrying, who was flying, and why it was apprehended by officials. As the threat of Tropical Storm Sally grows, find out how residents in the metro area are preparing to take on Tropical Storm Sally. The hype is real behind the future of gaming. Coming up, we dive into the big reveal of Sony's PlayStation 5 showcase and everything this new system has to offer. It's that time of year again for collectors to prepare for one of the biggest cons of the year. Find out how some are getting their pockets ready for all of the exclusive content at this year's Comic-Con. You're watching WUNK News. Officials at Central Mississippi Correctional Facility captured a drone attempting to smuggle contraband into the prison. What was initially meant for an inmate is now being used by the prison. Our reporter Alexis has more on the story. Officials say this is not the first time a drone has been apprehended attempting to smuggle contraband into the prison. With the presidential election approaching in November, Mississippi residents have more than just the next president to worry about. Voters will have the opportunity to vote for or against medicinal marijuana. Though a sensitive subject for some voters, residents will have to make a decision to vote for or against medicinal cannabis in the state of Mississippi. There are two initiatives being proposed. Initiative 65 will allow doctors to recommend medicinal marijuana to patients with one of 22 conditions. Initiative 65A will only allow medicinal marijuana to patients with terminal illnesses. To learn more about Initiative 65 and Initiative 65A, you can visit www.sos.ms.gov for more information. The importance of this election is something that all voters are aware of. That is why officials are taking the necessary steps to ensure a safe environment for voters and urging them to make themselves aware of the initiatives on this year's ballot. In order to allow more poll managers, the state was giving more funding to pay for more poll managers and to increase their pay. Also, instead of I voted stickers, styluses and pens will be given to avoid voters using something used by another voter. This is another step to ensure a safe and clean voting environment. There will be shield guards at all precincts and masks will be required the entire time until voters are required to verify their identities. Coming up, as Tropical Storm Sally prepares to make landfall on Tuesday, how are Jackson Metro residents preparing to take on high winds and heavy rainfall? Next. "2020 has not had its shortage of natural disasters and extreme weather. Tropical Storm Sally is causing these residents to once again prepare for high winds and heavy rainfall here in the Jackson metro area. Governor Tate Reeves has officially declared a state of emergency for the state of Mississippi as Tropical Storm Sally prepares to make landfall somewhere between Monday night and Tuesday morning. Though it is a tropical storm at the moment, it is expected to reach hurricane status before making landfall. Affected areas can expect to see about 15 to 20 inches of rain. To stay up to date on the latest developments of Tropical Storm Sally, you can find more information on our website, and we will give live updates as the storm progresses. As stormy weather threatens the Gulf Coast, California is still in the battle of their lives as firefighters are still attempting to tame the wildfires that are engulfing the West Coast. Our reporter Alexis has more on the story. The wildfires are only 39% contained and 35 people have already died. From COVID-19 to the raging wildfires, the world has been hit with a variety of unexpected events and disasters. In these uncertain times, here are a few tips one can take to be prepared when the next disaster attempts to hit you by surprise. One of the most important tips in preparing for a natural disaster is to make sure you and your family have an evacuation plan. The worst thing to do in a disaster is to get stuck in a situation and panic with no way out. It is important to be able to survive on your own for 48 hours and to have an alternative power source. For more tips and ideas about natural disaster preparedness, visit ready.gov or us.gov for more information. After the break, find out what Apple has in store for you during their annual Apple event and find out why they're delaying the release of the iPhone 12. Tuesday's Apple event truly lived up to the hype as many Apple users were excited about the upcoming updates Apple has made to their already beloved iPad Air and Apple Watch. However, many users were also displeased by the lack of new iPhone information at the annual event. Alexis has more on the story. Apple has reported that the iPhone delay shouldn't last very long and we should receive more information on the upcoming iPhone 12 by the end of the year. Sony's big reveal of the PS5 a few weeks ago was the event to spark the interest of gamers and really set the tone for the future of gaming. Wednesday's PS5 showcase had even more to offer than early reveals, and it has gamers more excited and anticipating the console's release this coming holiday season. The PlayStation 5 showcase on Wednesday did not disappoint any of the fans anticipating the price and release date of the console. With an official launch date of November 12, the PlayStation is expected to sell out of consoles before the launch date arrives. Many are already preparing for pre-order emails to be sent in the coming weeks. There will be two versions of the system released, a digital console starting at $399 and a physical console priced at $499. With the upcoming holiday season approaching, gaming companies are preparing to release their consoles and reveal all the new features that come with them. Microsoft is kicking off their reveal right by launching its new cloud gaming subscription. Here is our reporter Alexis with more on the launch. For more on how to sign up for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and their subscription plans and payments, visit news.xbox.com for more details. Coming up after the break, collectors are getting their computers and wallets ready for the event of the fall. Find out what has these collectors so excited and ready to spend hours online this coming week. COVID-19 has many trapped inside during this year's most popular and highly anticipated events. Funko is attempting to keep pop culture fans and collectors satisfied with the announcement of yet another virtual convention in place of New York Comic Con. Though many are disappointed by the cancellation of New York Comic Con due to COVID-19, they are pretty excited about the announcement of Virtual Con 4.0 in its place. With the con taking place online, this allows fans who were unable to attend the actual con to partake in all the exclusive content and releases as everyone else. These Funko Pops are going to sell out in seconds. Find out how to snag yours before they are all gone at Funko.com, or you can check out updates as they become available at EntertainmentEarth.com. Collecting Funko Pops is a very exciting experience and can oftentimes be rewarding for those who are able to grab the most exclusive and most popular Pops. But with collecting, there is always the risk of being cheated out of a great Pop. Collectors are warning others of the possibility of fake stickers and sticker swaps. The action of sticker swapping often occurs when you miss the release of a Pop and you attempt to buy it secondhand from another collector. While we like to believe most are honest, some collectors see this as an opportunity to swap stickers on boxes just to gain a higher profit for shared exclusive Pops. Be mindful of this and only purchase Pops from a reliable source. It is important that while you are participating in this year's convention to be mindful of the Pops you purchase, who you buy them from, and have fun doing it. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.